Howdy everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be addressing a very common question that comes in through the mobile app, and that's what is my site address? And that question seems like it comes up because people, they download the app, they open it up, and then they go log in, and then they might say continue with WordPress.com or continue with my site address, and they tap one of those. And what actually happens is this screen comes up where it says enter your site address, and people do not know what to put in. And if you're actually at this screen and you don't know what to put in, the first question that you need to ask yourself is, do I have a WordPress site? And you can either have a self-hosted WordPress site or a WordPress.com site. But if you're at this screen, you want to make sure you have one of those. This is actually the self-hosted screen. And if you don't have a self-hosted WordPress site, you're going to want to close out of the app and go ahead and get started with a self-hosted WordPress site. You're going to want to find hosting, install WordPress, get a domain, get everything set up, and then come back and log into the app following the instructions in my other video that I've put up that will show you how to connect a self-hosted site to the app. So those are the steps if you either have a self-hosted site or you want to get one started. You're going to want to follow those steps that I just outlined. So if you have a WordPress.com site, you can go ahead and tap the back button to get out of the screen and go back to the main login screen of the app, and then tap login and continue using WordPress.com. On the next screen, you're going to want to use your WordPress.com email address, and I have an entire video dedicated to how to connect a WordPress.com site to the WordPress mobile app, and I'll link that in the description below. Now, what if you don't have a self-hosted WordPress site, but you want to set one up within the WordPress mobile app? Well, you're not going to be able to do that from within the WordPress mobile app, and I'll go ahead and link some instructions below on how to set up a self-hosted site. However, if you want to set up a WordPress.com site, that is possible from within the WordPress mobile app, and I'll show you how. So back at that main login screen of the app, we're going to go ahead and tap sign up for WordPress.com, which is that second button there on the bottom. Then we can sign up with our Google account, Apple account, but I'm going to go ahead and sign up with email. On this screen, I'm going to enter my email address that I want to use with my WordPress.com account. Once I tap next, it's going to send a magic link to that email address. Now, it's extremely important that we use the same device that we have the app on to open the activation link from within our email. It will not work if we open the activation link from another device like a computer or a laptop to finish setting up the account on this device. So on that same device, in this case my iPad, I'm going to go ahead and log into the Gmail account that I associated with the WordPress.com account during signup. Once logged in, I'm going to open that most recent email from WordPress.com and go ahead and go through the prompt to open the app. Once I do that, it's going to successfully create a WordPress.com account for me, and it's going to use my Gmail account as the username by default. So that looks good. I don't have any sites. I'm going to go ahead and continue. Now we're logged into the app. We have a WordPress.com account, but we still don't have a site. So at this point, we can create a new WordPress.com site on this new account directly in the app. We can also add a self-hosted site if we have one. I'm going to show you how to create a new WordPress.com site in the app in another video, but for now, that answers the question, what is my site address? Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments.